Let me say something that is changing in real estate. A lot of people you think are rich enough to buy houses in cash are actually using leverage. Very few serious investors tie down all their money in one property and more. One thing I have noticed is that many people still think buying a house only happens one way. Save money for years, pay everything at once, then finally become a homeowner. The people moving fast now are not always the people with the most cash. They are the people who understand how to use financing properly. The truth is, there are now different ways people are borrowing money strategically to buy properties without destroying their cash inflow. First, mortgage financing. This is the most common one known to people, but many Nigerians still don't fully understand how it works. Instead of paying for a house outright, you spread payments for over years. Now, of course, mortgage comes with interest and conditions, so you have to calculate properly. But for many working professionals, it creates access, especially when the property itself is in a location that may appreciate over time. The mistake many people make is waiting until they can pay 100% cash for everything. Meanwhile, inflation and property pricing keeps rising. Second, rent-to-own structures. This is becoming more popular now. Instead of paying full purchase value immediately, you move into the property, you pay gradually over the time while occupying the property. For many middle-income earners, this model feels more realistic because they are already used to paying the rent anyways. The difference is instead of paying rent forever, part of that money is going towards ownership. I think this model will continue growing because houses affordability is becoming a serious issue. Third, cooperative financing. A lot of people underestimate cooperatives, but some of the smartest properties acquisition happens through cooperative systems. People contribute consistently, build credibility within the group, and can access financing opportunity faster than traditional bank processing sometimes allow. Especially in places like Lagos where access to large capital can be difficult for many people. The key thing here is structure and trust. Not every cooperative is properly managed, so people need to do due diligence. Fourth, developers payment plan. This one has changed the market significantly. Many developers now allow people to spread payment across 6 to 12 months, even longer depending on the project timeline. And this has opened real estate to more people because not everybody has tens or hundreds of millions sitting somewhere to pay for a property. But with proper planning, some people can structure gradually and pay while their income continues to come in. The important thing is understanding the terms properly before committing. 5. Using existing assets to create new ones. Now, this is where more experienced investors think differently. Some people borrow against existing properties, business cash flows, investments, or other assets, not recklessly, but strategically, because they understand something important. Sometimes the goal is not to spend all your money. The goal is to preserve liquidity while acquiring appreciating assets, and that is a completely different mindset from just buying property. Now, let me say this carefully. Borrowing money is not automatically a good or bad idea. The real question is, what are you borrowing money for? And can the assets justify the debts? Because financing without strategy can create pressure, but financing with proper planning can create a leverage. And wealthy people understand leverage very well. That is why many of them don't rush to pay cash for everything, even when they can afford to do so. Smart real estate is not always about ownership or speed. Sometimes it's about positioning, timing, and cash flow management. I think more people need to start learning that.